For the last 5 years, Khenpo Rinpoche Jampa Lodro has been touring the world, teaching the ancient wisdom of the Kalachakra Tantra. To understand what motivates Rinpoche to dedicate his life in this way, we asked him to speak about his personal connection to Kalachakra and its source, the sublime realm of Shambhala.
When I look back my life, it seems like from the very young age, I working toward to the Shambhala quality. I could say working toward practice Kalachakra Tantra. Even I didn't know that time. For example, from before 5, I kind of like more children, but after 6, age of 6 and 7, and then all my entertainment or all the inspirations. Nowadays, people have children have like so many toys and so many internet and iPad, video player, and TV and so forth. Is all everything about Bodhisattva stories. Even my mother is illiterate and she can't read or write, but she loves the stories, and she begs everybody read the Bodhisattva stories. And so many wonderful stories. We hear them, and I inspire them. Really inspire them. So it's like that. Then also we have very good opportunities. Very genuine. Great lamas access with us. If they are alive, it's not where cannot be accessed because they are so precious and so many people demands. But that time, they are secret and pretend lamas, so they are still herders and like that. And we have called Akagopo, very precious Turku, and then we have Turku Katak, and then we have Khenpo Sangstan. Those are our neighbors, and then fortunately my mother and my father incredibly great Dharma practitioners, so they really respect these lamas, and so we have always have secret teachings, and even that time not allowed any religious activities, but we always have the secret for us. And then after maybe age 11, 12 to up to 19, I was not monk, but is practice every day because there is no other distractions. So I only heard yaks on the mountains by myself, and so I have all day have mantras. So I accumulate so much mantras, and billions mantras accumulated, and with motivation of that inspiration of this Bodhisattva stories. So that time I don't know about Kalachakra, I don't know about Shambhala, but just the principles I practiced. When I was 19, my father passed away, so this makes me even better. One way, unfortunately, I lost my father so young, and I still miss my father, and I still wish he has great opportunities more. But the other hand, for me, is this I can sacrifice all teenage distractions afflictions, whatever normal teenagers has, everything. I didn't have it a lot, but whatever I had, I can sacrifice. So then I officially be monk, and then 24/7 I can focus Dharma practice. So I first I practiced Nyingma, many different traditions of Nyingma. Even I had this kind of Bunga, 500,000 practices, 3 traditions like Longsar and Longsar and then Nyangtik and then Namchu, like that. And then also I explored Gelugpa tradition, and then I explored that Kagyu, Satya. I had met some great lamas, and I study and practice, really focus 24/7. There's no other distractions. Enter late 20s, and so and after that I had some feelings, strong feelings and intuitions and visions. So then I heard Kalachakra. So I didn't know where I learned Kalachakra. I didn't know. So and then I seek for, and then I meet one monk. He already done all the practices. He's very humble, and he don't act any important. But I beg him to give me some transmission, and he kindly gave me transmission, just the oral transmission, long. And then I practiced the 5 preliminaries together. He helped me practice, and we practiced together. So, and then after that, I tried to qualify a Kalachakra master. So then so fortunately, I found my master, Ngo Lama Lozang Chunli. The short name called Lama Lunten. I have so many teachers before. They're all wonderful, but like for the first time, I really get that sense of real Buddha. That kind of sense of perception to awarded Lama Lunten. So then I fortunately received all the Kalachakra practice instructions from him, and then also he gave me very high duty. 2 groups, I have to lead them, and I have to instruct them after receive from him. So this make me very extensive work for 3-year retreat. So then I done the 3-year retreat practice, the Kalachakra with group, and I lead them, and then after I finished, I practice solitude practice. I have intention to practice solitudely many years, but always didn't come meet my inspiration. Sometimes I have to do other commitments, but regardless of that, like 100 days solitude practice, or sometimes few months, and like that kind of many Kalachakra practices I did myself, because since then I really find the Kalachakra is complete. And then slowly I realized that Kalachakra is incredible, and also I realized more the Shambhala mystery, So slowly I realized that Shambhala mystery is demystified for me, and then I see such important connection we have, women in this humanity on this earth. We have such important connection on Shambhala. And then I realized that Kalachakra Tantra is more completed than any Dharma, because of reason is because come from Shambhala. Shambhala is all the 10th level bodhisattvas there, and they how to say, they refined Dharma. Because usually people think that Kalachakra is very complicated, and that's why not many people practicing. So many people received Kalachakra empowerments. You really received empowerment or not, but so many people attend these ceremonies. But not many people practicing very well, because everybody thinks it's too high and too complicated. But I realized that this Kalachakra Tantra is you can practice with your limitation. It's not only complicated for everybody. It is you can practice with our limitation, and so any degree of capacity you can practice, and the most practical actually, and that I find. What is missing is, if I think in general, that people missing the genuineness and the closeness of the teacher and disciple or student. So everything is kind of like more ego plane. So that is unfortunate. And also, if some people are really genuine, but they don't understand, because it's kind of like a foreign for them. The Buddhism is foreign for them. And the other one is presenting, who is presenting is more true traditional. So they expect two different cultures, different expectations, and not very meeting, and then becomes a little bit fake, and with attention or without intention becomes a little bit fake. That's the problem. The other problem is the traditional people, Buddhist traditional people, without structure, without curriculum, they can practice. Not everybody, but the great practitioners, they can do it. But for foreign people, this is difficult, because you don't really know exactly what will happen. So therefore, so many people, I think the majority of practitioners, they don't have realization, only just believing, oh, maybe I do this is maybe good one day, or and otherwise, oh, I do this, feel better. That kind of the spiritual path is, I think this is missing. And especially that compared with Kalachakra Tantra, then is the other doctrines go higher and higher teachings, and then more hidden and unclear, that kind of. So this is Kalachakra Tantra makes more clear, and therefore only Kalachakra Tantra can go with science and with other religions. Like you can cooperate with other religions and science and non-believers, and and you offer extra than any other systems. So therefore, is Kalachakra is really we need Kalachakra Tantra, really this humanity need. That's I feel. And also the structure and the curriculum in Western education way is Western education similar way. If we have a path, exactly we have the goal, and one goal is not enough. Spiritual path, you need maximum goal and minimum goal, and between this what you can achieve, everything make very, very clear. And also what is missing is the Jonang tradition nobody knows, not many people knows. So the Kalachakra Tantra, the pure lineage, complete lineage holding in Jonang tradition. But not many people know that. And so this is the missing. So many people have to aware of the Jonang tradition. Also, the great practitioners, they are in remote areas, in mountains and remote monasteries, and they can't speak any foreign language. So they don't have travel documents to travel, and this is the big gap. I want to make the bridge, and make the practice available, so you can connect with other lamas. This is my one of vision. My real vision is in the future, we don't have any more spiritual confusion, and we don't have any more spiritual instability. And we know exactly what is the goal, and we know exactly, and so we always inspired, and then we transformed our community. Like you are one person, you transformed all your circle, and then your circle can transform the community. Your community transformed your state and region, state, and then country. And so nowadays is everything living in internet, so the world is very close. So if really we can make good examples, and then very easy to transform others, influence others, and of course then gradually transform, not suddenly transform, but so then in the future we don't have no more samsaric world like today. Everybody depressed, and too many disease, and too many natural disasters, and that kind of too many violence, all of them gone. To do this, the two things, my vision is one is spiritual people should not confuse, and they can transform, influence the communities. But also we need fundamental education. We need some influence, our education system. So this maybe take longer, convince the whole world education system, but this is my longer vision. And first we have to influence the practitioners and most intelligent people, and then so we have more capacity to transform the whole world through the education system. So this is my vision. This year we set up Dzokden community, Dzokden Foundation. So Dzokden means completion Dharma, which means Shambhala Dharma. So this is not new words. This is 13th, 14th century that Tolpoba Sherp Jalanson, he made this world more explored. It is of course exist before, but more explored. So which means is completion dharma. So any other than Kalachakra or dharmas or spiritual systems have some limitation. But Kalachakra Tantra does not have a limitation. It is completion. Therefore, we can think this is like a universal spiritual path. So this I want to make alive. So if we set up this Dzokden community, and then this Dzokden website, and through this international, and then we have every continent, we have big retreat center, and we have big sanghas to influence that local people, and we slowly we able to our education system we can change and we can influence, and so then this real golden age will be life. So this is my vision, and this is the real reason to set up Dzokden Foundation. If we are enough inspired, if we enough to understanding this depth and this complete dharma, if inspired, and then it will be golden sangha and golden age finally, and so then the Shambhala and semi-Shambhala world very close, and then we know more and more. So the 6 yogas achieving yogis everywhere. This is my vision. All those people, I think I visit 24 countries. This from the 24 countries, Dharma practitioners who hear Dharma from me and who received some initiation, empowerment, and transmission, anything received from me, or even whoever a little respect of me and a little connection with me, please, can we make alive this golden age through the Dzokden Sangha? So can we inspire, we will transform this world as golden age very sooner, rather than we waiting for a few hundred years. So this is I request everybody, please inspire.